Hi guys, so I'm finally happy with my production room. The only upgrades that will happen now, the layout won't change, but basically, if the TVs were to die, I'm just gonna get a new, actually pair of them. But here's the TV. It's a Samsung 43-inch TV for watching anime, TV shows, and from my bed because it can swivel that way or can swivel that way. Or um I can just sit here from this chair, which is a recliner I had for around about 10 years now. Um, got it back in 2011. It's starting to fall apart, but it works still. It's just the leather's kind of breaking. Right here is just some switch cams I have for like playing here. I have more, but those are the ones I mainly play. Um, this is the controller for the Switch that I use when I don't have it, when I have it docked, and when I have it undocked, I use the Joy-Cons. This is for the Google TV. That's right there. That's so I can play PC games or use or play PC games from actually here. I also have on the Google TV a remote desktop protocol, so I can use that keyboard and mouse to connect to the server in the back room for doing computer related stuff at the chair. And then going down here, I also have an iPad there for when I need to do some iPad stuff, because I use it for music production, portable music production. Going down here, and from the second HDMI port, I have a second HDMI port that cable that goes on here to the Blu-ray player, which has a switch on top of their HDMI switch. I have the input port. The output port is going to TV. The input port is going to the Blu-ray, and the other one is going to this cable that goes over here. And before I get over there, it goes under there to my desk to a capture card. And so over here is my other TV, the exact same model, and this is being used as a computer monitor. Right here is my Electro Voice RE20 that I use as my main microphone. I moved it from over there to over here. And down here is KRK Rockets, my AverMedia 513, my MSI GS66 Stealth, and right next to there is my Thunderbolt adapter that has a capture card in there. And then the other side is the USB hub that I have my this hooked into to there. Those two things hooked into there, my Stream Decks, the Core Nano Control 2, and I also have some charging cables hooked into there so I can charge stuff. And that mouse is just temporary because it's just one I had. It's going to get replaced with a SteelSeries Sensei 10, which is the mouse I would use. I'm going to use for my wired mouse when this mouse is charging. A charge cable for my iPad, an HDMI cable that hangs down there so I can plug in one of those two adapters in there for my iPad or my phone so I can record to that capture card. That capture card has been upgraded with a noise blocker fan, 60 mil, to make it silent during recording, because it was actually louder than this fan and it was getting picked up on my microphone when actually recording the KRK Rockets. This is a rack that I have for audio equipment. I have my headphone stand on there, a Brainwave Henja, which has the Sennheiser HD 650s, main headphones I use right now. and then the Bear Dynamics, which is the main close backs I use right now. But under there on the first, which is a rack shelf, is a Scarlett Solo Gen 3, which is connected by USB Type-C, and that's velcroed down to the shelf. And then above that is my Mackie HM400, which is my audio interface. I mean my headphone amplifier that I have my speakers hooked up to. Above that is the DBX286S. And above that will be a Black Lion power conditioner. And I was planning on getting the 18920, but since I don't use all those inputs, and I'm just mainly haven't used just one input, because the input for the DBX goes through a TRS into the front, into the instrument port, and then TRS from the back go up to the HM400, and then the headphones go to HM400, and the KRKs go into HM400. The HM400 is controlling the speakers right here for the head speakers. This for the HG600s, 650s I mean, and this is for the Bear Dynamic DT79 Pros, and this one is for a spare. And then what I have also is, I think, 5 smart plugs. I have a smart plug to control this called DBX. Like say, Alexa, turn off DB. No, Alexa, turn off DBX. So it turns off that one. And then I have other ones that will turn on my speakers, which is called speakers. I have another one that is called Thunderbolt to turn off my Thunderbolt adapter. And then I have another one to turn off this light. Another one to turn on the charger of my laptop, so I'm not always charging my laptop. And that means I have to unplug air every time to actually charge the actual laptop. And I have another one over there to turn on my soundbar and subwoofer, so they can be, because they don't power. Guys, I ran out of room, so yeah, so those ones don't power themselves off, and so I needed a smart plug to turn it off. I'm using an outdoor smart plug that has 2 ports on there to turn it off. And then my Echo's over there, controllable right there, acting as an alarm clock, and also my control hub. I was planning on replacing it with a Sonos One speaker, but don't really have, because I have to run an Ethernet cable from my switch, which is behind there, to run it over there to the Sonos One speaker. And then I also have a router there. This switch right here is hooked to so basically this switch is hooked to the capture card input port, and then that HDMI cable there, and the output of it goes to the Spitfire Pro, the thing I did a review for, and basically from actually there, the Spitfire Pro goes to that HDMI cable there too, and then the inputs is going to the switch right there. So when I dock the switch, I can either play it on the computer screen with OBS open, or I can basically record at the same time, or I can basically play on this TV if I don't want to record. And then just this controller right here, which is the third Xbox controller, is there for control. Is for playing emulator games on this PC. So stuff that like the Amiga. If I do a I have a custom controller setting for the Amiga, and then I have some other emulation stuff I actually run on here, so I can play it all on this laptop while recording it with OBS. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and then this trackpad that I did a review of. Oh yeah, and this is a custom cable I did, or well, an unboxing of, I should say. I did an unboxing of most of this stuff. So as you can probably see on my videos, yeah, and behind there is the charging block for my laptop that is hooked to a smart plug. And also, I'm just going to show you that before this whole thing started, before all these upgrades, I had horrible cable management. It's still pretty poor, but there's no cables on Flex except for that stuff, which is the Ethernet cable that goes there. So yeah, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.